And we are on the half distance, lap 30 out of 60 now, with nothing in it between the leading Ferrari and the two McLarens. We're with the second McLaren now, second place McLaren of David Coulthard, last year's winner, of course, and David Coulthard driving his best, his brilliant best, his 7th equal in the World Championship at the present moment, just a point, 2 points behind his teammate Mika Häkkinen.
Then I'm really keen to see Frentzen, Ralf Schumacher and Jenson Button's lap times as they come over the line. They're not together, I'll remind you, but they are still very much racing. This is the game of chess I was telling you about. 28-1 for Michael this time around, Frentzen 28-3.
And that's within a tenth, the same as
yes, 28-1, 28-3. So they're all lapping at the same.
Yeah, they're lapping.
Look, Coulthard has passed the Ferrari.
Yeah.
Coulthard has passed Barrichello. He takes the lead of this race. Haven't seen it on the TV, but maybe Barrichello made a mistake somewhere. We're going to have a replay shortly. Stay tuned.
Here is the replay now. Let's look what happens. Barrichello leading.
It's into Stowe. Look, Coulthard's going to go down the outside. Coulthard takes a brave run right down the outside. Barrichello defends his line, then has to reduce his speed some, and Coulthard just saying, I'm coming through. Now's the moment.
And as a result of that, Barrichello loses momentum and Mika Häkkinen closes up on him. That's a replay. And so now, David Coulthard, again, as he's made the fastest lap of the race. He's broken clear of Barrichello.
Over the line
goes David Coulthard wins the British Grand Prix by just 1.4 seconds from Mika Häkkinen. A McLaren 1-2, a maximum 16 points in the Constructors' Championship, but there remains the fly in the ointment as far as McLaren is concerned, and it's a mighty big fly. Michael Schumacher, third for Ferrari.
Yeah, pretty popular win too. I would think of there's Ken Tyrrell with the magnificent trophy.
It was Kathy OJ there in the pink cardigan. She's the wife of Mansour OJ, who basically owns McLaren. So there'll be a big party tonight.
Well, it's a big comeback for McLaren. They had to do that, didn't they?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it was just getting to be a bit of a joke, the reliability problem, but they've come back, and they've come back strong. 1 and 2 in the British Grand Prix, so great. I mean, it's. I hope that they can continue now, because it will be shaping up for a great battle between them and Ferrari.
Michael Schumacher, though, has, even though it all went wrong for him, he still managed to get it on the podium.
I was just thinking that before, you know, Daz. I was thinking at the end of the day, the bloke is on the podium. You very rarely see the podium without him.
So he'd be happy with that third place today. He, at one stage of that race, I don't think he thought, I've got no hope of getting up there.
Yeah, and you know, championship-wise, really, it hasn't been a disaster. And if you have to have a couple of bad races in the year, by his standards, third's not too bad. Is it?
But David Coulthard, he's been under a cloud for so long, hasn't he? I mean, it's always been that rumour that maybe next year he won't be there, but he answered the critic tonight.
Well, the rumour were pretty alive at Albert Park for the Australian Grand Prix. I mean, more than 1 or 2 people said to me, he won't be with them next year.
I can't believe Michael Schumacher, he has drowned everybody, Mercedes-Benzes, no matter what shirt they're wearing, he's got the lot. He's missed nobody, so he's pretty happy about all this. I think probably 15, 20 laps in the race, he thought he was no hope. There he is up there. McLaren come back in the biggest, strongest way, and massive crowd there, as we said, the traffic lines that went out this morning, 30 kilometres in length, and police begging people not to go out. Paddocks that were flooded, they've really had their problems getting this race together at an earlier date, but a good result for the Brits. They'd be pretty happy with that.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it was quite funny. At the ball the other night, they had obviously a history of Formula One, and they showed the old cars in a queue, and all the audience said almost together, nothing's changed. Well, there you go, David Coulthard, great win from him over his teammate Mika Häkkinen, and Michael Schumacher salvaging a good third, Ralf Schumacher fourth, Jenson Button, what a great drive from that young man to be fifth, Jarno truly in six, something for Jordan.
David, many congratulations. Back-to-back British Grand Prix wins. You must feel fantastic.
Yeah, I do. It's great. It's you know, I had such a long time to think about it when I was out there, and I developed a small gearbox problem, and then I was sort of, you know, preparing to cry in the car because I thought, you know, I don't need this. But thankfully, it held together, so it's great for the team. We've got both cars, first and second. Obviously, I'm very happy for myself to win this race, to win it a second time. It's just fantastic, and you know, I'm really looking forward to the rest of the season.
Now, last year it could have been said you inherited the win when Michael crashed and Mika broke down, but today you really won it with a superb move on Rubens. Talk us through it.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be stuck behind Rubens until the stop, and I was comfortable with my stop and where we were able to run the engine, that I could hopefully go longer than he could. But then he made a small mistake coming out the last corner, Beckett's. I got it right and got a run on him, and I remember Nigel Mansell's moving PK a few years ago, so I thought I'll give that a go, and it held together, so obviously that gave me the advantage for the pit stops.
You set another first today. You were the first driver we've seen taking a phone call in Parc Fermé. Who rang you?
I was talking to Mr. Hubert from Mercedes-Benz, one of the board of directors, so obviously it's very important for Mercedes to get a win again after the first 3 races being lost, so he was very happy.